You ever stop and think about the sound of a country? You know, what a nation sounds like? Well, in Indonesia, it might just be a loud, super satisfying crunch. Today, we're going deep on one of the country's most essential, most beloved foods. Let's figure out what makes it so special.
So we're gonna peel back the layers on this national obsession. It's a snack so fundamental to the culture there that, honestly, it's pretty hard to even imagine a meal without it.
And I'm not exaggerating. Seriously, from millions and millions of people, this isn't just some treat you have once in a while. No, it's a non-negotiable part of daily life. This cracker is on the table for just about every single meal, from a street food cart to a big family dinner.
Okay, so we know it's a huge deal, but what is it exactly? Let's break down what this iconic food is all about.
At its heart, kerupuk is beautifully simple. It all starts with a base, usually tapioca flour, and then you mix in a flavoring. The most popular ones are things like shrimp or fish. These little discs get dried out, and then comes the magic part. They're deep fried, and they just puff up into these light, airy, and unbelievably crunchy crackers.
And this is where it gets really interesting. Kerupuk is definitely not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. The variety is just mind-blowing. Pretty much every region, maybe even every family, has its own favorite type.
Let's look at a few of the all-stars. First up, you've got kerupuk udang. These are the famous shrimp crackers, usually pinkish-orange, with this amazing savory sea salt flavor. Then there's kerupuk ikan, or fish crackers, which are right up there in popularity. And then check these out, kerupuk kampung, the village crackers. They're often super colorful, pink, yellow, white, and they just bring this fun, festive vibe to the table, and of course, a serious crunch.
So, okay, it's a delicious cracker. We've got that part down. But to really understand kerupuk, we have to go way beyond the ingredients. Its real importance is all about its role in the culture.
And this is the key. For so many Indonesians, a meal just feels incomplete without kerupuk. People use it like an edible spoon to scoop up rice and curry, or they'll just crumble it all over a dish like nasi goreng to add texture. It's not an accessory, it's a core part of the experience.
And this quote just nails the feeling of it all. Eating in Indonesia is a full sensory experience. That audible crunch is just as important as the taste. It adds this whole other layer of satisfaction that completely transforms the meal.
But wait, it goes even deeper. Kerupuk is directly tied into national pride, into community, into pure celebration. This isn't just food, it's a source of joy.
That's right. Every single year on August 17th, communities all across Indonesia celebrate their independence. And one of the most beloved and honestly hilarious traditions is the kerupuk eating contest. The setup is simple, but it's genius. So picture this. They take these big kerupuk crackers, tie them to a string, and hang them so they're dangling just above mouth level. Then all the contestants, kids, and a lot of adults too, have to put their hands behind their backs, and the goal? Be the first one to eat your entire swinging cracker. It's chaotic, it's hysterical, and it just perfectly captures the fun-loving spirit of the whole day. So as we start to wrap this up, let's just think about the incredible journey of this simple cracker and what it really stands for. It starts as a humble deep-fried snack, right? But then it becomes this absolutely essential part of everyday meals. And from there, it grows into something even bigger, a symbol of national identity, of community, and pure, simple joy. It's a food that tells you a story about a whole country. Which leaves us with one last thing to think about. Every culture has those simple foods that carry so much more meaning, you know? The ones that are about more than just how they taste. So what food gives you that essential texture, that sound, that feeling of home? What's the crunch of your culture?